Good morning. It's Wednesday and it's 7 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's half an hour into the market right now. And the market early on in overnight trading, after hours, the market popped up to this line here. And then it opened up right about here, about 6:30. And it came down and now it's kind of moving around in this area here. Same thing with the NASDAQ. It popped up and hit this line here. Russell popped up too early morning around 6:30. And the Dow Jones is getting close to the top here. So I'm focusing on these two. It's really nice how this thing came up and it hit this line almost exactly. They're pretty much exact. I had mentioned this earlier, I think Monday maybe, that it'd be really cool if the market popped up here and came back down, and then I would enter in position. So it's still early right now. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait till this market settles down. I'm going to watch this Russell. I'm sorry, the NASDAQ here. And if it starts breaking down here, then it might be a good entry point for the SPYs, for the ES to come down. So right now I'm waiting for it to settle down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an alert right here. And go below. And that's going to tell me when this market is breaking down, and that's it could be a good indication of getting in the market here. So I'm not paying attention too much to these two here. Of course, I want them to go down also, as this is starting to go down. All four indexes going down together. So here's a 5-minute chart on the ES. As you can see, you get a closer view of what's going on, or what just happened. What occurred was this market came up here during after hours trading. It came up here and it opened up right about here. It started to come down and now it's here. So it does this. It bounces around, and I'm not getting in, like I said, until I wait till this thing calms down. Here's a 30-minute chart. Gives you more of an idea of, here's this balance area, and market popped up to this very important top that we talked about all week long, and it hit this thing almost exactly, and it came back down. Gotta love that. So as you can see in the 4-hour chart, it actually came up and hit, and now you got this double top here. Now if this thing sticks, then this market's going to start coming down. Again, we are in an uptrend within this larger time frame of downtrend, and so this is what we're focusing on now. The market still, I don't think, has retraced yet into this area. Now again, if we are in a strong uptrend, then this would be a good indication, or a good area for it to actually start going up, and it keep going, and it continue going further. So we're going to watch this. We're going to make sure and watch the other index too, and see if they start breaking down, and then this would be a good entry point. Okay, so you saw that this has a double top here. We're being patient. Market came up, it hit this line just perfectly. Actually, it's just a really good shot here, and hit some major resistance. And so we're just going to wait. This is a time where we're patient. Like I said, I'm going to wait till this market comes back down here. If it does, if it doesn't continue going up, and if it calms down in here, and I see the other indexes going down, this would be a good short, and that would be a day trade. Although I do buy my options further out, where I could turn the day trades into a longer trade. Now, if it does come down this area, and I see the other indexes too doing that, I would not expect this to come back up. And if it does, then that could be a sign that this market is going to start heading up higher. So once this thing starts coming down here, if it does, and settles down into this area, like I said, I don't expect it to come back up again, because then that would be that wouldn't be a good sign for buying in here going down, and then the market pops up. That's not a good sign. So we want to purchase in here after the market settles down, and the other markets are going down too. And we want the market to continue down. We don't want it to pop back into this area. So that would be a sweet trade for today, for this market to come back down and go. So here's a long-term outlook on this. Like you can see here, this resistance line is very important because it drags on all the way from here to here. So it's a very important line of resistance. Market has come up from here to here without a major retracements, which all markets retrace. You know, this market went from here to here and it retraced. This one went from here to here and retraced. This one's here to here, hit a double top, hit a major resistance, and still has not retraced yet. So I think this is a good place to enter in. If you're going to go in longer term, you could chance it and buy some put options longer term for this market to go down. And if you're going to short term trade this and day trade, then I would wait till it settles down back into this balance area and watch the other indexes. And I think this would be a really sweet trade going down. Like I said before, I like to enter trades where I feel that it's going to go in that direction 90% of the chance, 90% chance that it's going to do that. I don't like to get into positions where it's a 50-50. Okay, so at this point there's nothing for me to do other than I've got my alert set. I'm waiting for this thing to possibly come back down. You know, I could even set my alert here if I'm going to walk away from this computer. And just wait for it to come back and settle down. If it does, like I said, it could. We are technically in an uptrend, so this could continue up and break this. And I would assume if it did break this and continue up, then it's, like I said, this is a very strong resistance line. Then that means this market will continue up, and that's we don't want to fight the trend. So that's what we're looking at. So right at this point right now it's 7:14. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Just to reiterate, this market comes down into this area, and I see the other indexes doing that, and it's pretty much, you know, after, you know, some time, at least an hour of trading, then I'm going to get in this area, buy some put options going down. Okay, that's it for today. Very simple strategy here. Just being patient, and patience is part of trading, a big part of it. So I'll check back with you guys tomorrow. We'll see what happened. So one more thing I want to mention. So the Dow is still climbing. It's coming up here, and it's coming to this pretty major resistance also. Not really paying attention to the Russell at this point, and so of course the ES is climbing again. You know, it's up around 20 points. So this is a good time, you know, to wait and to see what happens. The market's right now pretty jittery. You know, it's just it really hasn't found its direction yet, although it does look like it's going up. But it's still early. It's only about 45 minutes into the game. So again, we're going to be, right now I got my eye on the Dow because it's the one that's actually going up quite a bit. So it's about 200 points right now. And it could come up and hit here. And if it did, it's going to drag probably the rest of these. This one possibly back up again. I'm not sure about the NASDAQ. It might only come this far. Same with the Russell, you know, at that point, I might start looking at the Russell and see if this starts turning around. So this is where patience comes in. Patience. Yeah, so this is what we're looking for. And I'm just going to sit and wait. I have my alert set. I could even set this alert a little bit higher if I walk away, go have some breakfast or coffee or whatever, and I don't have to look at the screen. And even includes a day trade. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen today. I'm going to get into a day trade somewhere into this area by put options going down. So far, that's what it looks like is going to happen. So pretty excited about this. This is ideal, pretty sweet for it to come up and hit that line. Same with the NASDAQ, and might be a really good short in this area. Okay, that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.